Meet T1, the most legendary team in League of Legends history. With 5 World Championships, 2 MSI titles, and 10 LCK trophies, T1 isn't just a team. They're a dynasty and the greatest team to ever touch the game. They're the most popular team in the world, and if League had a main character, T1 would be them. They even have their own Linkin Park song, which I mean, how cool is that? This year, T1 is bringing a stable core from the last 2 years with the addition of Doran stepping in as their new top laner. You probably know the players, but let's go through them, starting with their mid laner, Faker. Faker is the greatest of all time and the face of League of Legends. He's the most accomplished player ever, winning 10 LCK titles, 5 World Championships, and 2 MSI trophies. He's a true macro genius with the mechanical skill to back it up. He is the face of T1 and the greatest in the game. After more than a decade at the top, he is still incredibly clutch and the World Championship is his stomping grounds. Supporting him, we have Korea's most dominant jungler, Oner. A 2-time World Champion and an MSI finalist to boot, Oner is an aggressive and decisive jungler who sets the tempo for T1. When Oner is ahead, the team looks unstoppable, and in 2025 he's looking like the best player on the team despite having the greatest of all time. Their AD carry GUmayushi is one of the most consistent AD carries in the world, and incredibly reliable on even the biggest stage. While Guma is not the flashiest player, he will never be the reason why this team loses games. His laning and team fighting are rock solid, his objective steals are world class, and his style is impeccable. Meanwhile, his support Keria is just a TikTok highlight machine. Famous for his unconventional picks and his ungodly pike combos, Keria might be the most mechanically gifted support in the world, making him a real treat to watch. Lastly, in the top lane we have Doran, who is the big question mark of this team coming into Worlds. He's a proven domestic champion with strong laning and has often been the best top laner in the domestic league. Sadly, his international showing has often not been as good, choking when it matters the most. Collectively, the players on this roster hold 11 world titles, making them the most decorated team in the tournament, if they get past play-ins. Now, T1's year has been a little bit inconsistent. They started the year off shaky, then ramped up during spring, looking like title contenders again and placing second at MSI, losing only to Genji in Game 5. In summer, they started strong, but fell short again and ended their season all too early, bombing out of playoffs and placing 4th in the LCK. This has left them as Korea's 4th seed, forcing them into the play-in stage against China's number 4, IEG, for a spot at the main stage. When it comes to playstyle, T1 plays a macro-heavy game with Oner as the driving force. When he's ahead, T1 looks unstoppable, but when he's behind, the team kinda collapses and falls flat. They're a team that will skirmish and go for early objectives, all on the back of Oner and the leads he helps generate. One thing to especially look out for on this team is their infamous T1 Baron, where they just rush Baron when absolutely no one expects it and somehow always makes that work, being through a lack of vision or a surprise Ryze ult. As soon as Baron spawns, it is on the table. So when you see their opponents having no vision around the pit, rejoice. It's about to happen. Now, as I mentioned, T1 has been inconsistent all year, and some of the reasons for that has been their weaker solo lanes. Now, don't crucify me for this, but Faker's laning has been looking weak all year, while Doran is just hit or miss, beating some of the best players and then losing to Krugs. Another problem for T1 is a weak champion pool on everyone but Oner and Keria, which has been a real problem in best of 5s now that we're playing Fearless. So when the champion pool is clinched, T1 looks significantly weaker. This year, T1 returns to the World Championship as defending champions, chasing that ever-elusive three-peat. No team has ever done it, but if anyone can, it's probably T1, having already won back-to-back championships 2 times already. To me, the question this year is just, will they be able to do it without Zeus? Will Doran be a liability, or can he finally deliver at the international level? If he does, T1 might be able to go far and maybe win it all again, since we know that the rest of the squad is kinda solid, and doing that would be generational, like extra frosting on an ice cream sandwich. And that's T1. The legends, the fan favorites, the team that everyone tunes in for. They've got the talent, the history, and the experience to make another deep run, just as long as Oner can take the Krugs before they hurt Doran.